Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to give you this copy to follow along with while I read out loud. I'm going to be reading from this check mark here to that check mark there, okay? This is what's called the implied consent advisory. It's the administrative side of like the OWI law and how it refers to your driver's privilege and stuff like that, okay? The implied consent law requires that a peace officer advise the person of the following. Refusal to submit to the withdrawal of a body specimen for chemical testing will result in revocation of your privilege to operate a motor vehicle for 1 year if you have not previously been revoked within the previous 12 years under the implied consent or drunk driving laws of this state, or for 2 years if you have one or more revocations within the previous 12 years. If you're under age 18, the revocation will be for the above periods or until you reach age 18, whichever is longer. Refusal to submit to a blood or urine test for drugs other than alcohol or a combination of alcohol and another drug constitutes a refusal, and the above-mentioned revocation periods apply. If you consent to chemical testing and the test results indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, or if the test results indicate the presence of a controlled substance or other drug, or a combination of alcohol and another drug in violation of 321J.2, the Department shall revoke your privilege to operate a motor vehicle for a period of 180 days if you have no revocation within the previous 12 years under the drunk driving or implied consent law, or for 1 year if you have one or more previous revocations under those provisions. If you're under age 18, the revocation will be for the above periods or until you reach age 18, whichever is longer. If you're under age 21 and the test results indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.02 but less than 0.08, your license will be revoked for 60 days if you have no previous revocation under Iowa Code Chapter 321J within the previous 12 years, or 90 days if you have a previous revocation under Iowa Code Chapter 321J within the previous 12 years. If you hold a commercial driver's license, the department will disqualify your commercial driving privilege for 1 year if you submit to the test and fail it, you refuse to take the test, or you're operating while under the influence of an alcoholic beverage or other drug, or controlled substance, or a combination of such substances. The disqualification shall be for life if your commercial driving privilege was previously disqualified. These actions are in addition to any revocation under Iowa Code Chapter 321J. You understand that? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any part of that you'd like me to reread or give you some time to look over? Okay. Is there anyone you'd like, or any more phone calls you'd like to make right now?